Hello everyone and welcome to another recipe from Enka's kitchen. Today we're making a delicious fried milk, a traditional Spanish Easter dessert that's absolutely amazing. Let's get started. We'll need 4 cups of milk, 2 egg yolks, 100 grams of corn starch, 100 grams of sugar, 1 cinnamon stick, star anise, orange peel, and lemon peel. Let's start by infusing 3/4 of the milk first. Bring it to a pot and leave about a cup of the milk to dissolve the cornstarch. Add the cinnamon, star anise, and the orange and lemon peels. Cover the milk. When it starts to bubble without letting it boil completely, turn off the heat and let it infuse for 30 minutes. Meanwhile, these are the rest of the ingredients. We're going to start by dissolving the cornstarch in the milk. Mix well and you'll see that it dissolves quickly. Next, add the sugar and mix. Finally, add the egg yolks and mix until everything is well combined. After 30 minutes, the milk will have cooled, so remove the peels, cinnamon, and star anise. Add the milk with the rest of the ingredients and over low heat, let it heat up, but not boil. Stir constantly to prevent the milk from burning. You'll see that it will gradually thicken. It's actually like making a custard, we just have to let it thicken even more. Well, you see how much thicker it's now. At this point, turn off the heat and set it aside. Place it on a tray and let it rest overnight in the fridge. In the fridge, it will thicken more and we'll be able to make the fried milk properly. Smooth it out with a spatula, and you don't need to grease the tray with oil or anything because you'll see how easy it will come out later. Cover it with plastic wrap, letting it touch the milk, and bring it to the fridge overnight. The next day, these are the ingredients we're gonna need. 2 eggs for coating, flour, either all-purpose flour or corn flour, sugar, ground cinnamon, and oil for frying. In my case, I use avocado oil because, like sunflower oil, it's flavorless and perfect for frying. Now here's the milk. Remove the plastic wrap and gradually detach it from the edge of the pan. I'm going to line a baking tray with baking paper because I'm going to pour the milk into it. There it is. I'm going to tap it a few times, but what really works is, look, it's like a suction cup. You unclip a little from the side and boom, it falls off by itself. And now you can cut it however you want. I'm going to cut it into squares, but you can also cut it into rectangles. And mine, you can see, came out quite thick because my tray wasn't very big, so I'm also going to cut some pieces in half. Once cut, mix a tablespoon of cinnamon with the sugar. And guys, just mixing this together makes my mouth watery. As you can see, I also have beaten the eggs. And now it's just a matter of taking a portion of the milk and coating it with the flour first. Look, I already cut this little piece in half to make it smaller. Coat it well with the flour, shake off the excess flour, and then dip it in the egg. I already have my pan with hot oil, So I'm going to add the milk pieces. And we're going to fry it until it's golden brown on all sides. And this recipe is really delicious. I mean, it's a bit caloric, especially with the final coating, but once a year you have to eat it and let your palate enjoy it. And it's gonna be hard to stop eating it, I'm telling you. As you can see, I've been turning the milk a few times, and when I see that it's golden brown, I take it out and place it on paper towel to absorb the excess oil. Here we continue preparing the milk, and look, I show you how, since it's quite thick, I cut it in half and that's it. Plus, this way, there are more pieces to enjoy. The final touch is to coat it in the sugar and cinnamon mixture. I recommend not to let it cool too much, otherwise it will be hard for the sugar to attach properly. You can make it in batches, frying a few and coating them in sugar so they're still warm. If you don't want so many calories, you can leave a few without coating them in sugar. I usually make a smaller plate without the sugar coating. And as you can see, it's very simple. So let's continue making fried milk until we run out. If you like the recipe, you can give me a thumbs up, you can share it, and you can subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more recipes like this. Okay, here it is. Everything is ready. I'm going to cut a little piece for you to see inside. And if you look closely, the little plate in the back doesn't have the sugar coating. Look how delicious the inside looks. Look how soft. And of course, I'm going to try this little piece because I'm already drooling here. And once again, I leave you with a delicious recipe, very traditional for Easter in Spain. As always, I hope you try it and like it as much as we do. See you next time. Bye.